Philharmonic musicians are still on strike tonight. Approximately 66 of them began this on December 8th, and their picketing is striking a chord with many in the community. Fox 55's Brianna Bias is live in studio to explain what they want and how they're taking holiday concerts into their own hands. Bree?
Yeah, Tara, these musicians, most of them hired full-time and some hired part-time, say the Fort Wayne Philharmonic has gradually scheduled fewer and fewer performances for them. The organization has also proposed lower wages than what they were making before the pandemic. So the strikers I spoke to today say they're fed up, and while they do want to go back to work, they won't under these conditions. Vivian Boulanger has been a musician for the Fort Wayne Philharmonic for 10 years.
Fort Wayne is growing. So the orchestra getting smaller, the musicians' presence getting smaller doesn't make much sense.
When she was furloughed in 2020, she understood. When the Philharmonic brought them back on lesser wages in 2021, she understood. But now, she and the other 66 musicians are tired of understanding.
In 2020, I had my daughter, and then in 2021, I had my son, and now I have a third child on the way. So it's been pretty hard.
Chair of the Players Association, Campbell McDonald, says they've been negotiating wages with the Philharmonic for months. Despite rising inflation, the organization says they won't pay pre-pandemic salaries.
When you look at the cost of basic needs, basic necessities, we're doing what everyone in this community does to make ends meet.
He says they're asking for a 46% wage increase from what they're making now, which might sound like a lot, but it's actually not much higher than what they made before the pandemic.
Our current wage proposal on the table is hovering around 8% increase from our wages in 2020. So more than reasonable.
I reached out to the Fort Wayne Philharmonic for their perspective, but they were busy in meetings to discuss the strike and unavailable today. But they sent us a statement last week saying they're disappointed by the musicians' decision to strike and they want to continue contract negotiations.
It's not just necessarily the wages, but it's also the fact that they're cutting concerts, they're cutting weeks, they're cutting programs.
We'll be picketing routinely until we return to work.
Will hold a free concert for the community December 17th at 7 p.m. at the Hour Performance Hall on PFW's campus. Seats are on a first-come, first-served basis, and then the musicians will hold a meeting with the Philharmonic on December 27th to continue discussing wages and scheduling. And of course, Fox 55 will keep you updated online and on air as the story progresses. Live in studio, I'm Brianna Bias, Fox 55 News.